Theme song.
We left Europe on a religious mission to establish a godly government. In Plymouth, we boarded Mayflower, an ark that would carry us to the promised land. Our countrymen had already warred with local tribes over this land. Many of us, too, believed we were not destined to share it. Famonto spoke our language. Despite previously having suffered in slavery at the hands of our kind, he arranged for us to trade with the people of the First Light, thus saving our very lives. They introduced us to the beauty and bounty of our unforgiving surroundings, but most settlers still refused to see them as equals. Others would only deal with them if they commit to his word. Shall peace be sustained by sturdy plowshares or instruments of warfare?
Welcome to Solid Content, and welcome to a quick look of the game Colonize. It's the Plymouth days, whatever these days. Gradually we'll add more content, threats, and adjust the current state of the game to ensure the greatest experience for you. Okay, so yeah, obviously, if you're watching this video in the future, we are playing what is being called the Prologue, which I think is a demo, sort of, but it's the first level of the game, and it is pretty enjoyable. We are the governor of the first permanent successful colony, and the local tribes, again, it's something. It's kind of interesting, these historical games, right? Because they exist in a historic, milieu that is controversial. But what they're trying to do in this game is say, hey, learn about these tribes and do not forget to maintain good relationships with the tribes. They're the only ones that they're the only reason that we even survived here to begin with. So let's lay down a path right away, and then we'll kind of talk about the game a little bit. I'm sure some of you have already seen the game already. I'm going to actually lay down a path right through the center of this town. It doesn't seem to chop the trees down. Can I pause the game actually? Let's pause the game. Here we go. And it's going to head out to our boat over here. I think that looks pretty good. That's a very nice looking model. I'm not sure if it's going to leave and come back, but essentially it's our access to trade. Again, this is early access. It's not out yet, basically. So I do think that we're going to find some other stuff, some improvements or some changes to the game as we go on. Let's actually just connect it like that. That's perfect. Okay, there we go. So they're going to improve things. They're going to change things. They're going to ramp up the difficulty, maybe. Let's find out how difficult it is right now. It's a pretty straightforward game as far as the movements, WSAD, and then the arrow keys, of course, Q and E to rotate. So I think it's going to feel a lot like a lot of the games that we play, a lot of You're Banished and whatnot. So this is the inn. I think I'm going to make this like the focal point of my village. So let's go. I'm just like, I hope this isn't costing me money, is it? I don't see if it's costing me money. Well, I actually have no money, so it can't be costing me money. The game is paused. We have these starting resources, and there's also a trade function. So let's go into our build menu here. Obviously, the paths are down here. Then we have, I believe these are called, if I hover over it, residential or something, or just basically like the needs. And then these are all my production buildings, which we're going to have to get into in a second. But the first thing I want to do is kind of figure out the lay of the land here. Oh man, that footprint is easy. So I can. It's very forgiving. I can get a path underneath this building, which I guess I'm gonna do. So let's do that, and let's see if I can. Can I just make it a little wider? Okay, I love a good loosey-goosey path system like that. Big fan of that. And then we'll bring this one out this way and deal with that later on. I do wish you could cut down the trees. It doesn't appear to, but that's okay. Maybe we'll get the trees cut down. And then I kind of want to leave this center area. Let's bring this path forward here. Okay, let's bring this one forward there. This one forward, and we'll take a look at what those buildings are in a second. And I kind of want to have, some center. I want this area to end up being lots of I think there's a well in here somewhere that we're probably going to need. So let's get a town, the town well right here. Let's put it in the center of the path. Like here, I think. That feels good. And then let's go back to that pathing tool. Grab it here. And I'm just going to go like here. We're really going to get into decoration right away. You know me. If you've ever seen this channel before, you know that this is kind of how I'm gonna go with this game. Is I really want to be my main concern is you know, how well I can decorate it. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at our buildings. We've got our warehouse here, which has an closing and an open time. So if I make it earlier and open later, I believe it ends up, I don't know, it's total time is 12. It's like 14 hours a day that it's open. So I don't know if that's a good idea. I'm not sure. We've got the cellar, which stores our food products, and shelter for all the folks that are, you know, kind of new to town and just trying to make a go of it. We don't have any homes for them yet. The inn, I believe, is mainly where they just get their food, and there's a worker already assigned, and we'll go over the assignments in a second. But so those are our basic buildings. We can kind of like, let's get it started again here, and let's have the, wait, we don't actually have anything. Let's build something for them to do. So go to my resource production here, and I think I want like some woodcutters, obviously. Is that what my, okay, there did used to be a hover tool, I thought. That's all right. We kind of just got to go with the pictures and then click on it. So the woodcutter is going to cut trees. It's going to output wood, and this is going to output planks. So we kind of want these near each other, but I imagine it all goes to the warehouse first. So what if there's a path here, right, and it goes out this way? And I'm not sure where we're going to put stuff. So like let's keep a little bit of distance, but not too much. So I kind of want to do, I want to do our sawmill like here somewhere, but I don't know if we need the sawmill just yet. Like, let's wait until we need it, you know what I mean? Then let's put the woodcutter. I really don't think the woodcutter is going to get supplied by this guy. Let's go for a bit of a risk here. Let's go like a little bit far out. Actually, there's no really trees around here, and that might be important. Yeah, so you know what we're going to do? They're going to come around back like this. So let's bring the path around here. And that's like another... Okay, let's just go here. There, that gives us, like, that leaves us some grass where we can, like, kind of... I accidentally sped the game up. Where we can kind of, like, rethink how we want to design things. There, let's put this out here. Like so. Very good. Okay, now, let's get our wood chopper in here. Like so. And let's get our wood chopper building built there. Okay, so they have immediately jumped to the task, and they have gone to go and build that, except for these guys, which are, I guess, are hungry or something, and they're just going to go eat a bunch of food straight out of the cellar. And then I think the next thing to think about is probably food. So, like, let's get some wheat field in here, which I think we can actually assign to multiple farms. So let's get some farms going up kind of along the outskirts of town kind of thing. Also, when you're rotating, you can also hold the control button to make more subtle rotations like that. I guess I can't... Like, this is too far away, I guess. Or maybe it's, like, just too... Yeah, it seems to be too far away. Okay, so let's have the farms, like, pretty close to town, I guess. Let's let a path go through there. So, like, somewhere here, maybe. We'll let... nope, let's go... Nope. Escape seems to be the best way to, like, let go of stuff. I'm going to go here, actually, and just... Yeah, there we go. Let's bring that path out there, just to give us a little bit of shape to it. Let's get ourselves a farm here. Things are going to get a little gritty, I think. Methinks. There we are. Let's get a wheat farm there. And, like, I don't know. I know from the tutorial that it's 2 people that this will take. So, like, let's, you know, build another one right away. I feel like we're going to need lots of food coming in because I kind of want to, like, you know, sell it and stuff. So let's bring this path out here. Yeah, again, it doesn't get rid of that bush. I think there might be a tool somewhere to get rid of the bush. We'll find out. And then we'll put this guy, like, right up against the path as well. Where's the corner of this? I want it to match. Is this a bit gritty? Yes. But, you know, we like it. We like it nonetheless. Actually, I'm going to put it right up against there because we're just playing it. We're just, checking it out. Is that really close to the path? Yes, but hopefully that still works and they can still get through it there. However, I want to make sure that this area stays nice and open for, decorations. Now, we've got some farms coming in. We've got a woodcutter coming in over here. Let's take a look at some houses. How many resources do I have? I have 70 stone. I have 74 planks left. Let's get a house, which is obviously she's feeding this baby, so that gives you an idea of, like, I think the purpose of the house is to make and have bebés. So let's put it off here, like so. And then we can let's look at it built and then put in the pathing to it here. Now this one I feel like we could do like something like kind of keep it along this line and do one here. And then another one here. I don't know how many houses we're supposed to build. Come on, let me build it. Yeah. There we go. So this center area is going to be quite wide open, but that's okay because down here we've got fence pieces, which are 1 gold coin apiece, which you don't have the gold right now, benches, lanterns. I assume there's going to be more decorative items. We've got some bushes. I assume maybe we'll unlock some other types of things and maybe hopefully some trees. So I think this like center road here, we'll kind of try to fill it in and just make it look very lived in and realistic. Very much looking forward to that. Let's speed up time with the 3 key here. And take a look at our trade screen, which is this one. It's called Shop. It's our trade screen. So we have 30 leather in storage. Let's see where that is. And I don't think we're going to need it for a little while. Leather, wait, 25. So, like, let's sell 10 of that and get 20 coins. How much wood do we have? We have 37 wood, so let's sell, like, 10 of that. For another 10 coins. Okay, so we're probably going to, need to buy things here and there. So our wood chopper is up, but we don't have any workers here. So I'm actually going to slow down time here and hit our statistics button. This is going to bring up all of our population overview. They are all laborers right now. Very annoying. So I'm going to go Willem Dotem. I ate today. It was a good day. Good. He's married to Sophia. Maybe Willow. Okay, you know what? We're going to get Willem Dotem and Sophia. We're going to go filter down here, working filter. This button here, pick, allows me to grab that person. Come over here, click on the woodcutter. Click on the wood, there we go. Click on the woodcutter and then place him in the work slot. If I right click on this work slot, oops, it'll fire him, which I just did by accident, like a fool. Maybe this warehouse, like let's make sure, there. Let's fire some people from the warehouse. That's going to hopefully free up some people. Statistics, laborers, I mean, again, they don't really do much. William Dotem. Pick. Get back in there, please. I cannot, for the life of me. There we go. So let's put him back. No. I'm trying. Oh, I see. I had unselected it. Okay, let's try that one more time. William Dotem. Pick. There. Much better. Okay, now, Willem, where's your lady? Sophia Dotem. Dotskis. Pick. You're now also a wood chopper. Ladies and men. We don't discriminate here. It's just like everybody has to chop wood, all right? That's the new thing. You all chop wood. So we've got our wheat field here. Set priority to max produces wheat. Oh, so I think I was wrong. I think there's another farm I misplaced. So there's a sawmill, quarry, hunter, fishery, well, bakery, wheat field. Well, in the tutorial, I had a different kind of... I could place what I wanted to plant there. So I'm not really sure. It must be... No, they're not built yet. This one looks like it should be built, but it will. So that's going to change in a second here. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get a pig farm also placed. And maybe it's more like this. Like you got to go and get to it. So it's like right there. Just kind of like, I want the farming and the quote-unquote industry on the outskirts of town. It's pretty close to the cellar, which will then provide things to the inn, so I don't think that's too crazy of a request to have them just kind of go and bring stuff there. I really want to start adding some decorative items. I'm going to set 3 time here. I really want to add some decorative items, but again, I probably should be careful with the expenditures of my coins. Now, while we're waiting for all of this to build... which it's getting. There we go. There's one that's built. Okay. Now, okay, yeah, this looks right to me. Working filter, similar to RimWorld, you can kind of set your desired workers to get a better output, but early game, I don't think I'm going to touch that because the main thing that matters right now is just getting some production up. So let's do like a row of corn and a row of, I don't know, what else do we have? Wheat? Is that wheat? What is that? Barley. Okay, we'll do a row of barley, and then we're going to do a row of wheat. The rest will be wheat. How about that? All right, so, okay, we need to get some people hired to this. It's interesting that doesn't, like, automatically bring in those workers. But that's okay. We'll go statistics here and grab ourselves Henry Gardner. Can I shift-click? No, I wish. Filter, pick. I don't know why I'm like, oh, you're married, so you guys are going to work together. But I'm going to get Henry in here. Click on him, Henry Gardner. See if I can click. No. Okay. All right. We'll go back to the statistics, and we're going to find Julia now. Julia Gardner. Perfect name for what they're about to be doing, which is the gardening. There we go. So in the middle, we have these icons, right? And this is the water level. As they are planted and grown, so the water seems like decent right now, but they're probably going to go to this well to get some more water. As the planting continues, there'll be a little green box that comes up and around each of these things. Once it's ready, you hit harvest. Again, a little micromanaging thing, something like Ostriv, which has you just sort of oversee the management of things. Yeah, see, they've already started chopping trees down in this area, so we might have to like move this woodcutter at some point. We've got some houses coming up here. Let's speed up time again. We've got our farm coming in. Now we have a pig farm that's also placed. Wood 25, so we're doing good for wood. Planks 18 of 20, so we need a few more planks here. 2 more planks here, and then we're low on stones. No, we're not. I think we have stones. We're basically just low on people just dragging things around. Here we go. So let's get this, what is this, potatoes? Yeah, and that's tobacco. We could sell tobacco. So let's do like a row of... like a little chunk of tobacco in the middle. And here's what my thinking is, right? I want it to look kind of like a farm that does sort of like mixed use farming or something. So it's like, if I grow the tobacco near the potatoes, it helps keep the pests away, and then the potatoes become extra addictive. That kind of a vibe. I don't know if we need to fill the jobs. I just, from the tutorial, I was like, oh yeah, we definitely need at least a few people doing the farming. So the Dotons, I thought you guys were woodcutters. Oh, there's a lot of Dotons. Okay, well, Winslow Doton. You guys are we're gonna get at least one person here and see how sustainable that is. The next day when he goes there to work. That going on. This has been, we've left it open quite late, but it's down to only one worker left on the labor, on the managing the warehouse tab. So I think we might be at almost a stopping point in terms of like, if I add more buildings, I can't add the sawmill just yet because, there's no purpose for it just yet. There's no workers, not enough people to man it or woman it. It is, after all, 1621. So come on, let's get with the times. It is daytime now. June of 1621, a nice balmy 25 degrees out. Is that balmy? You know what I just realized in this recording of this video game video? I have no idea what the word balmy means, like how to use it in context. Anyway, I think the warehouse people are the ones that actually deliver resources, so I'm going to try to hire a few more. I'm not sure what the laborers do. I kind of thought they would bring resources around and do the building, but I feel like they must manage something else. So I'm just going to make sure that the warehouse has at least 3, maybe even just open another block, just in case we can put another person in there eventually. I am seeing some green squares around here already, so I'm going to hit harvest. And I guess probably the following day, they're going to come and harvest these things. My potatoes and tobacco look very much the same. I kind of thought tobacco was a tall, leafy plant. Or am I thinking of a very different kind of tobacco? Canadian tobacco, if you will. That's very tall, and it's got those, pointy leaves. I'm not really sure. I guess it looked the same. I don't think potatoes look like that either, but, regardless, we are... am I seeing those potatoes show up? No, so I think they get stored here, 24 potatoes. So at some point, our warehouse people will probably come and take them from the farms and then drop them off. Yeah, because I see from the cellar that wheat and barley is getting dropped off here. So I've got my... Oh, corn. I was growing corn, apparently. I knew that. Now, I'm not sure how the harvest button works exactly. I think if I just... Do I just have to hit it every so often to remind them to harvest? I'm not 100% sure here. We've got our first house built. Provides housing for 2 adults and 5 children. Okay, so similar to Banished, I think building 3 houses might be a bit of a problem because we might get a lot of people very quickly. Hunter, a fishery could be good to build next. A chicken farm could be a lot of I almost said a lot of good. I kind of want a fishery. What does that even look like? How do you build it? Where do you build it? Surely you have to... I'm confused. Surely you have to build it on the water, do you not? Produces fish, can be built anywhere, and fishermen will go to the nearest water source to catch dinner. Okay. So, I kind of think we ought to have those out here. But then I'm also seeing this X, which I think is probably related to this building. It's probably related to our granary. So we can put it here. Oh. Or I can put it here. That's interesting. So maybe there's a zone, like a city zone. There's a zone here that I just can't build on. There's like some invisible barrier that I can't build on. That's fine. We'll put it as close as we can to... I mean, I guess that's not that close, is it? Come on, let me build it. Okay, well, that's actually kind of fun. I'm going to build it on an angle like this. Yeah, a very slight angle. There we go. So that's the next thing. Set priority to... uh-oh. How do I unset it? Right-click? Nope. Oh, that wasn't what I meant to do. I didn't want it to be set to max, but there's no way to unset it currently. That's fine. Oh, I guess I could just go do this. Wait. Yeah. Let's make this the max priority. That's what I want to be done first, so we can get some little piggies going on. Oh, no, they're already bringing the wood. Somebody just finished this. What do we need? Some more oh, we're out of planks. Okay, that's fair. So then it is time for the sawmill, and I'm going to have to, like, selectively manage how they, you know, what they do their thing. So sawmill, let's put the sawmill probably back here, I guess. Why not? Kind of makes sense. It's right near the warehouse, but it's also near the woodcutter. I don't know why I was thinking about putting it over here. Just to give me some room for farms, I guess, but I think this feels like it's going to work out pretty well for us here. So let's, like, do something like this. And then we'll bring that path around eventually in the end. So I've got 30 coins. What do I have I could sell, maybe? Like, should we try selling some barley? Let's try selling some barley and just, like, kind of see what we get for it. Oh, this is the missions tab. Might as well take a look at it. So this is us, I believe. The Wampanoags call this place Matakaset. Oh, we're going to call this Massachusetts, aren't we? The place of many fish. In the late 1620s, the land along the shore north of the Plymouth was allotted for farming. People farmed there during warmer months and returning to Plymouth for the winter. Gradually, colonists started to build their homes in greater numbers, and the town was incorporated under the name Duxbury. Oh, I love it. So I'm not actually there. Where am I? This is the tribe. We must build an expeditions office. Okay, I think we probably should try to do that then. Am I not? Is that not me? What are we? Who are we? Plymouth. We must be Plymouth. That must be us. Time of expedition 0.05. Colonists needed 5. I feel like that's me. Anyway. Let's speed up time here. The trade screen was what I wanted. Okay, let's sell. Oh, I see. Okay, we can buy planks. But we can't really sell barley. Probably going to eat it. But we can sell wheat. And we don't really have shift click, control click. Okay, no. You just got to do it one at a time. We don't really have a mill yet, and I don't see getting a mill anytime soon. So let's sell off like 30 wheat. For another, yeah, we got 60 coins now. Man, did they ever chop down all those trees. Good. Okay, there's a decent-sized forest near this woodcuttery, so hopefully that's good. Yeah, let's get this pig farm done here. 8 planks. Okay, so I guess we have to set this. Oh, we need 15 planks to do that. So this is what I would call a resource trap in a game, where you need planks to progress in the game. You need planks to make planks. So if you accidentally use up all your planks, you're kind of stuck. However, we can go to the trade thing, so it's not as bad. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, inflation. So I got 6 planks, and I need 15 to unlock more planks. And we need 14 to get this house done. I really need to be able to pause things, I think. That has 8 of 40. That's going to take forever. So I think we got to get this guy set to max. So we need 15 planks. Good thing I didn't start spending all my cash. That would have been a problem. Clicked on a random button here, but that's again taught me that in the full version of the game, your counts will be vital in improving laws. So this might become our sort of research area where we unlock some new buildings and stuff like that. I am also looking forward at this point to the full release of Colonize. Militia. In the full version of the game, you must also defend the city. Oh, that's awesome. Possible attacks from the natives, and keep watch for the French or the Dutch raids. You will have to properly enclose the city by building palisades and traps, and thus increase your chance against it. Oh my goodness, that is awesome. Okay, I think I kind of want to like rewrite history a little bit. You know what I mean? I kind of, and no attack against the Dutch or the French, but I want to go full out against the Dutch and the French. And I'm going to make the tribes my allies because they know the land. They were here long before we were. So if we want to be successful in this land, we're going to join with them and repel those pesky French and Dutch people. Man, spoken like a true British person, aren't I? Oh, you can just hear it in my voice. So we have the well. We've got enough things here. Let's... oh, yeah, right. We're going to do some trade. It's shop. I keep... okay, forgetting that. So I need to get some more planks. So we need to sell a lot more stuff. We somehow have another 20 leather, so let's do another 10 of those. Yeah, that gets us some good money. All right, let's go to third. Oh, can't really do that. Let's get those planks. All right, so now I have no planks. Where are all my planks? Maybe they're over here. Are there planks over here? Or are they being used? Oh, there we go. They've just been delivered. There's a bit of a timer, that's why. All right, let's see. Do I just click the harvest button again? I feel like I do. I'll just click harvest. And I'll just let those cook for a bit, I think. I do feel like auto-harvesting makes sense. You know what I mean? Because, like, this is... Why would I need to click this button? When they're done, they might as well just get harvested. Although, I guess it allows us to titrate how many, resources we're flowing into the game. Because you don't want to create a situation where all of a sudden you have just, like, so much wheat in that it clogs your warehouse or something. That could be the thing. Okay, can I switch over to something I can sell here? So we can sell wheat and tobacco. We kind of want everything else, though, don't we? No, let's just keep doing what we're doing, because we don't want to, go hungry. And I'm not sure the rate at which we're eating. It's kind of hard to tell at the moment. All right, so we have none of the planks delivered, but we have 10... We have 4 planks waiting. Oh, that rain. Let's talk about that rain for a second. It was loud. Planks 14 of 14. They may have gone here first. Might be the problem. That might be what the issue is. It looks like our planks are getting evenly distributed. I don't really know. I mean, I could destroy the production. Actually, I don't even know how to do that yet. It doesn't look like it's a possibility. Winslow, I need more food. I need more food. I need more food. Uh-oh. What do we got here? Okay, there's food supplied here. There is lots of food here. And they're going over there. Oh, yeah, this must be where... Yeah, okay, this is where we got our planks. So it was here. I probably just didn't see the number down here because I don't read very well. That's why I play video games all day. I just can't really read. Okay, he needs more food. I think the reason his hunger is really high is probably because he walked all the way to the boat, though, as a laborer. Doten, what are you? Work experience, laborer 6. Okay, yeah. They're all laborers. So that's why... Oh, you know what it is? We should probably, let's make that like a 12-hour day. There we go. Let's give them a bit more time so that they can go get food for themselves after. And this is open late enough. I bet there was just not enough time for them to go there and get some food. So let's get rid of those things and hope that they actually get food this time. Who do we have? Granny Gardner, your hunger is at 56. He's going to go in here. 81. Okay, yeah, so he ate a meal. Let's go to our statistics here and take a look. Is there a food one? Hunger. Looks like they all ate. Sophia Doten didn't... Oh, she just finished eating. Yeah, okay, there we go. We solved it. We solved one of our big colonize problems. There it is, our sawmill after selling some wheat off. But again, like, look at this. Look how quickly we can make money. I do think there's going to be some... probably some level of balance here, because I made a lot of wheat in just like one day. I made that much wheat. So we're going to sell off all this wheat. We're going to sell off all this tobacco here. Got 150 gold. Why not? We could sell some... I don't know. We don't have to sell wood. I assume we're going to start making some leather at some point. So yeah, let's get this thing working here. Let's move you... Actually, who do we have? Statistics. We've got a couple of babies that were just born right over here. These two down here. Very nice. Loving it. Oh, that rain was loud. And that's on me. That's on me. I said so. So Diggory, let's get you set as our new sawsmith operator, sawmill. I could take a worker away from here, but I kind of want to keep my woodcut income pretty high, and I really don't want to take away from any of my farmers here. But now we have some sawmill wood hopefully being gathered, which means this person has got 7 out of 100 labor experience. Let's take a look at this person, who's got 5 out of 100 woodcutter experience. So you can see if you move them around, they will skill up in other industries, other trades, and that's going to help them become better just all-around citizens that you can use as you see fit in the game. So as you can see here, we have a lot of notifications popping up right now, and the main reason for that and their health failing is because I didn't notice that the sawmill was actually like from noon till midnight they would work, and then this inn here was simply not enough to satisfy their needs. And I do remember getting there was a hint earlier on that was like, hey, consider having 2 inns so you can run a morning shift inn as well as a night shift. Now I think having multiple shifts, maybe that's even going to be a law that they enact at some point, but for now, let's get another inn placed, and hopefully that will, I'll wait till that gets built. I've also had to build another cellar here, just to hold on to more goods, because we kind of get filled with goods pretty quickly, and then hopefully that will help with their food. I did also alter it a little bit, so she's open later, and these guys close a little earlier. Why don't we just do this, though? Like 11 hours. Let's go 10 hours and just start it earlier. I'm not sure why it was going so late at night. Maybe because the idea is that, like, you work through the day collecting wood, then at night the sawmill, fires up. But at the same time, like, okay, well, that's not going to be, supplied by this thing, so they might all just have the same hours. Then all these folks who are about to die of starvation don't have to go to another inn, but we'll get that inn down nonetheless anyway, just to kind of help even out things. But yeah, the notifications are not going away. I think they are very upset with me, and hunger 1 rather, health 1. So I'm about to lose several of my people to starvation, unfortunately, I believe. I'm going to lose all of my carpenters, basically. So who else is it? Okay, 3. There's a woodcutter that's not doing well as well. Now that's interesting. The woodcutter did have a pretty bad schedule, to be honest, because this thing was just not open for it. Let's go like 10 hours on that. That's only 10 hours there. It gives them a very small amount of time to actually get some food. So yeah, the woodcutters and the sawmill have both kind of been screwed over by my harsh working conditions. So we're going to take a little bit of a hit in terms of our people staying alive for a second here. Whoops. I love hearing the voices in the evening, the fire crackling out of this fireplace. Now, is this one almost done? Oh, it's quite close. 2 more stones, and then that one's going to be done. This one, again, I wish I could pause these constructions. This one is now built, so that's good. However, we just don't have the workers for it. I might split up workers so they can start loading this one up. But building this ahead of time, not that smart of an idea, as we actually have closed down our fields for the winter. So big problem here is that we didn't get our pig farm and our fishery open in time. The fishery, I imagine the water's going to freeze over, so it's more like the pig farm being important. And then, of course, we're going to need to feed it with the barley, I assume, rather than sell it all for gold coins. My people have died, but I also fired them. I fired a few of them from the sawmill and the woodcutter just so they could eat. And we're going to try to get some folks back in there. I do think that, like, you can micro it now that it's the winterer, right? We've got this. So, like, the gardeners, maybe the gardeners here. Let's, like, pick and move them over to the woodcutter. There we are. And let's get his wife to go with him. I kind of want I don't know why, but I just want them to move together and become good at all these jobs together. So we got 2 woodcutters, and for the time being, like, let's not set that into the max right now. Let's go here and say this is this. So, like, you guys, I just want you to work from sun up until evening, so you have some time to go to the inn. Again, the shifts are very cool, but I'm just not sure, to be honest, what the mechanic is for. Like, why not just have everybody work on the same schedule, and then you don't have an issue? I'm sure, hit me up in the comments below, because I'm sure some of you are going to be like, actually, did you know that the shifts, and I'm not saying you're going to sound like a nerd if you do that, but it is going to be very important that you do help me out with that. So we're close to getting this house done. I think we're going to have to spend some of this money through the winter just to survive, so that we can make it through to the other side. The harsh winds blow. You can really hear it. It's kind of buffeting against the speakers of my headphones. Oh my goodness. It does give you a bit of a threatening vibe, doesn't it? And so I think, since I can't really buy food with this money, I know I can buy resources, but I think it's more important that I actually decorate. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to place some fence stuff here. How much is this costing me, by the way? I think it's 1 gold. Ah, come on, I can fence this all off. It's only 1 gold. All right, so we're gonna go here like so, and have this. There we are. Kind of getting the hang of it here. So let's go here, 1 more like that. Get this path here. Up to there. Oh, up to there. Good. Okay, I mean, I could have done better, but, you know, there it is. Oh, I guess it's not done yet. That's why I didn't have a path. So that path will actually autofill in one more stone, and then they're going to give it a bit of a build. And let's go ahead and get some fencing back here. Will that allow... Is that allowing me to do that? Oh, heck yeah. I kind of just nailed that, didn't I? I mean, that's what we do here at Solid Content. We just tend to nail it. So I really like that. Okay, so this is great. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of stuff I wanted to be able to do. Then I'm going to go here. I'm going to grab this path and bring it down. So we have just a bit more of a central kind of feel. Nice, big, wide path like that. Then let's go here. Okay, how much are the benches? 2 coins. Okay, let's not go crazy with these bad boys. But let's go like here. And let's do another one here. I think that's good. Then let's go for some lampposts. Oh, right on the corner, of course. Hang on. Yeah. So right here, something like that. Oh, you love to see it, don't ya? Welcome to my little village. Meanwhile, it's the middle of winter and everybody is like starving to death, but they're like, why does our governor just insist on placing lamps? And he's like, well, when you all starve to death, I want it to be a really nice view. Okay, that's looking really good. We could place something in the center. Hang on, hear me out. Place something right in the center like this. Kind of make it look a little bit like an archway, right? We do this. Let me. Come on, be a nice footprint. No, the footprint didn't want to be nice. I really wanted to stick them right in between each other like that. I think that would have been really nice. However, unfortunately, it's kind of looking like... whatever, we're just going to do this. It's a quick look anyway. You know, those quick looks that I do on Solid Content that are like 6 years long. Can I? Okay, fine. I don't like it. Can I delete these? I don't think there's a way to delete them, folks. I got bad news for you. Can't delete them. Oh, look at this. There's like a planter box around them. Oh, I love it. Okay, so let's place that here. And let's get another one. How much gold is this? 2 coins. I love it. Okay. So there we go. That's not exactly even, but that is definitely giving me more of a vibe that I like to see. I do wish that folks would be out at night right now. I just kind of wish for that. There we go. That looks a little better. And I don't know, we'll just do something like that or something. I don't know. Yeah. It's not great. It's not great. Listen, this part didn't go great. So then I kind of want to fence this area off as well and then like fill this with bushes or trees or something like that. But yeah, we can kind of really give that a sense. Like this is a very wide street, I think, for an ancient town. But it's looking very good. The question is, will these people survive the winter? And in the meantime, will they make me the planks I need to advance this colony? We are, oh man, a lot of planks away from getting a pig farm, but that'll be really nice to have running up shortly. It is 1621 December, and our little town of, I believe, Plymouth survives. It is now March 1622. Looks like, no, they're just bringing the last of our stores. We're down to water and potatoes, I believe. So we're bringing in the last of our stores to keep this place running. I think some health is starting to be injured because of that. So I would love to get this thing done ASAP. We do have 56 gold left. A couple more planks have been made. Maybe I should just order, what do I need? I need 6 more, don't I? Yeah, that's going to be a lot of money. Let's go here. I don't want to spend all my money, but also, let's just do it. 42, yeah, okay, there we go. So there's the remaining planks to get the pig farm up and running, which will hopefully generate meat, which I maybe should have pressured to get done earlier, but again, can I feed them? I don't know. However, the thaw has begun. We are now just warm enough that I believe the farms hopefully will kick off again and we'll be able to produce some more food and get a slight variation of our food. We'll get our pig farm up and running. I'll even stop with the sawmill and the woodcutter if I have to, just to get on top of things. But it was truly a brutal winter that I am thankful to see the other side of. And hopefully some of these people with low health will see the other side of as well. Where's our lowest health? So we have 8 for Ted Carlson, I believe. Yeah, Melena's doing okay, but Ted here, 8 health. Hunger, okay, not terrible. But I think it was basically just probably the temperature and God is testing me. Yeah, and maybe it's just like more sensitive to food needs than maybe some of the others are. So maybe it was for that reason it was a particularly bad winter for old Teddy boy. Oh my goodness, it looks like a fool's spring is upon us. A little bit of rain and snow at the same time, 0.2 degrees Celsius. Oh, we are being beaten into March. I feel like shouldn't March be when you're normally farming? I mean, what do I know? This is apparently very accurate, or they're trying to bring out a certain amount of accuracy. So, you know, it is what it is. We have to do what we have, work with what we have to survive. So I'm hoping that we can start planting again soon and bring in a greater variety of food, because that's pretty much what's dragging some of these people. Oh, that's happiness. Okay, I'm okay with happiness, but that is definitely dragging some people like Ted over here to the very edge of his ability to survive. Our pig farm is finally up and running. We'll need to assign somebody to it, and our farms are still closed for the winter. April, I guess. Is April still the winter? I suppose it is. I suppose that's just how it works. But this is going to start producing... Oh, we're going to need potatoes and barley. Okay, we have some potatoes. And barley that's not being eaten by anybody else. So we need to find somebody whose health is not absolutely collapsing. The health is getting pretty low here. Let's get a young Ted, who's now an adult. He's going to be in charge of the... If I can just get onto this pig farm here. There we go. He's my pig farm person. We're going to buy one piglet for 12 coins, and let's see what else we can sell. Let's see if we can sell anything here. We got some wood. We can sell some tobacco. Let's sell all 32 of that tobacco. I just don't think we need that much tobacco. Let's sell that, and that's going to get us... One more? 12. There we go. Okay, so we've got 3 piglets we should have. Oh, 4. Oh, my goodness. Okay. So that should be good. Let's see if that's going to start producing some meat for us. I guess we probably have to slaughter them, don't we? Or is there some sort of, like, auto slaughter? I hope there's an auto slaughter. And these are still closed for the winter. Okay. I think I'm going to set this priority to max. We need 30 planks, 10 stones. Yeah, let's not worry about this guy, even though it's 12 stone. It's so close to being done, but I think we just need to push through and start getting some more food options here for us. And worry about the other stuff later on, because we are so close to simply... not making it. Well, let the record show that May is what you need to wait for to be able to farm again. So we're going to get going on this farm and not be so spendthrift, or whatever the opposite is. I don't know. We sold too much of our food to kind of make gold. I was very profit hungry, and I didn't pay attention to what we're actually going to need to make it through the winter. But now that we've made it through to the next summer, hopefully we can push back on these health problems, provide a greater variety of food, give them some good proper work to do. Let's try to stabilize our wood situation here. I might even, I don't know, what we got to do with maybe lowering the amount of woodcutters we have, because we're running on fumes here. We've got a population of 10. I forget what we started with. We did make a couple of babies because of these houses, so that's always good. But again, it's one of those things where if we're not careful, we're going to find ourselves in dire straits. Similar to Banished, it's like sooner than you think. So these, I'm noticing, once they get to a 6 out of 6, they must be slaughterable. And I guess do we have to just keep buying new piglets? I'm hoping that they, make their own piglets. I kind of felt like that's the whole point of animals, but we'll find out once they get to 6 out of 6. Hopefully that means they spit out another one or two. And then I think the other thing to get working on was some hens or something, some chickens. Maybe would be another good thing to have, so we have a supply of eggs. But again, we have to be careful. I don't think we have supposed to go 20 planks and 30 wood. So yeah, any new buildings we build are actually going to take quite a while to get done here. As you can see, we're a ways away for our fishery. Well, it is with sad and solemn, if you look up, you can notice here, solemn news that I tell you. I have to move this gravestone here. I have had a mass die-off. And that is because I had not played the game before. We're going to actually leave that right in here so we always remember. I don't know where the other ones are. They must be somewhere else. This must just represent... It's just Winslow, but it must represent the rest of the people who are dying, because what happened was I didn't notice my worker had either left or died or been fired or whatever here, so we weren't actually bringing food into the inn. I got it just in time and saved a few people, but unfortunately I have learned from my mistakes. However, there is no save scum in this game. So the question is to you, can you do a better job than me? And I can hear you saying, oh, wait, we don't actually... I can't afford that. Okay, hang on. Let me sell some stuff here. What can I sell? Let's sell... 47 tobacco. Get me some money so I can do some final decorating here as we close out the episode. I learned a lot. in this episode. I designed a lot in this episode, so I had an absolute blast of a time. Now, it does... Oh, I gotta do the other way around. There we go, that's better. It definitely does... it requires more of you than I thought. Do you know what I mean? It requires that you really pay attention to your production chains, but also you have to really micromanage a fair amount of your people and their day-to-day activities, lest you fall ill. So let's put like a bunch of bushes in there. We have 79 gold, so let's get like some nice bushes here in this area. Let's get some taller, some bushier ones here. There, that's looking real good. So I think this is a real winner of a game. I am looking forward to what they add to it. Hopefully there's going to be more decorative items, maybe some rugs. But there's also going to be, I assume, some more production chains that we need to get to. We obviously weren't able to really get our colony, I would say, off the ground in a meaningful way that led to us being able to mine stone and stuff like that. We can get to stone mining. We can get to hunting. Fish, like all of those things we need to focus on right off the top, get these pigs going a lot quicker. I think we can slaughter at least, some of them, but I don't want to I guess we'll just do that. Slaughter 2 of them, I guess. I'd like it if they made piglets, but I think I have to buy new piglets every time. So let's, I guess, do that, and we'll learn more about that as we go on. Obviously, this is the first playthrough, so, things aren't going to go great, especially if you're solid content, apparently. Let's get something here. On an angle like this, and then one here like this. So, I mean, yes, did everybody die? We're down to 5 now? Absolutely. But I assume on their dying breaths, they looked and they were like, it is a pretty nice town after all, and then they just died. So I think they really did like the town that I built for them. I get the sense that they really loved it here, but just that they wish that I had managed their food just a little better. That's kind of what that's the vibe I'm getting from them here on this particular playthrough of Colonize. So I hope you found that to be some truly solid, if not slightly depressing content, because my people are starving, as are we all, I'm sure. And if you enjoyed it, leave a comment. If you didn't enjoy it, you know what? Still leave a comment. And we will see you all in the next video. Oh, yeah, these guys get 2. I'm out of coins. I'm out of money. I'm out of people. And I have lots of potatoes. I am sure I will see you in the next video of whatever it is we decide to play. But until such time as we can solve this colony and build out of this horrible depression, or I'll probably just start a new one, let's be honest. This is how far we got in Colonize. See you all in the next one.